Let's go. Let's get this show on the road. Shall we? Shall we? Yes. Who's ready for some boom, baby? Boom! Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm Mark Saint. This is Saint's Addiction. I'm a Taurus. This is my world. I live on this earth. I'm an earth sign. I love the sunshine. And when I get into my own zone, that's right. That's right. Get to the zone. Your boy Saint starts to vibrate higher. And yesterday, the live kept cutting off, so I couldn't get it to go. But this morning, we're going to shine. We're going to light up the darkness. We're going to shine our light bright into this world. And we are going to raise our frequency. That's right. That's what this morning marijuana motivation is about. If you got anything out of this, go ahead, smash and subscribe. That like button at Saints Addiction. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So, turns out your boy Saint be putting in that work. You know, I be putting in some work with my vibe. Now, I know this is going to sound counterproductive to most people who've never done it before or never felt it before, never understood it before. And to be honest with you, it's taken me 44 years to figure it out. But my vibration, my frequency, the availability of possibility in my mind, in my soul, and in my heart had to be in me from the start. You know what I mean? It had to be something that I saw and felt inside before it became something that came in reality outside. So this is going to be a tough thing to see, do, and accomplish because it comes from a world of magic. It comes from a world of manifesting. It comes from a world of making something come from the invisible to the from the invisible to the visible. And a lot of people are going to have a tough time with that because they want to see it, right? They want to hold it, they want to know the price of it, and they want to attain it, right? We're all in the world of let me just take, and then I have instead of be. And it's be, do, have, not have, do, be. And I got that from Terry Prince, who's my spiritual mentor, who this started to come from this frequency, this Abraham Hicks. Who else was talking about it? Wayne Dyer. He's met Wayne Dyer and gone to actual coffee with him. But these legends, spiritual leaders and legends in the community are talking about our vibe, bro. And I know a lot of people get the vibe, like I met him and he was so cute and I like his vibe, or I like his aesthetic, or I like the way he made me feel. I get it, right? Like I think we all get it, right? We get that feeling, that sensation, that tingling inside, but we don't ever sit long enough to get the vibe, right? We don't sit in intention. And Wonder Woman pose it up, just like I told you Donna Karen used to do before she got into any intense meeting or board meeting or whatever the fuck was happening, right? She got into the Wonder Woman pose, that's right, and allowed herself to become powerful, to get the vibration, to get the look, to get the smell on them. I tell my friends, you want to hit on chicks, you got to start early. You got to start saying hello to the security guard, to the guy in ballet, to the waitress, even the waiter, even the busser. Become chatty Cathy. Become outside of yourself. Bring that energy outside of you. So when the 12th person that you talk to is the hottie, you're warmed up. You're not scared, and it's the home run and the grand slam that has to be hit at the World Series. All that anxiety comes lower because she's a human too, just like the waiter, just like the busser, just like the valet person. She's a human too. And when you bring that vibration with you, when you can vibrate higher, when you can come to somebody and I'm already me, I'm already in my own zone, I'm already in my own system, I'm already in my own vibe, then I don't assault your vibe. I don't assault your tribe. I assimilate. When I come around your friends, they allow me to, what's the word called when you do that too? Social proof myself to you that, oh, I've already been smelled by all the other wolves. I've already had my butt sniffed by all the other meerkats. Meerkats are sniffers. You know, squirrels are sniffers. You know, they're going to, oh, you're one of us, right? You got to smell that smell test. You got to pass the smell test. So I always call this smelling the finish line. And most people never want to cross the finish line, so it never comes up their chest and up to their nose, and they never smell a finish line. They never see what it's like to harness their chi. As my ex-girlfriend Terry would say, harness your chi to be able to grab this energy that we all have, pull it from the skies, pull it from the cosmos, pull it from the ground. Maybe you got to be grounded. Maybe you need to put your feet in the grass. Maybe you just need to feel the fresh air in your lungs. You know what I'm saying? Feel the sun on your skin. Even me, I'm wearing a hat because it's just so hot out here in Vegas to protect myself, but that's what it is. That's what I'm talking about this morning. I'm talking about raising your vibration. I actually came outside because my vibe is different when I'm inside. Everything's all temperature controlled, and my snacks are at the ready. I can Uber eat and dial. Thanks to my day one, I did get to eat. And then the groceries come to me, and then I don't have to walk down the street, and then I don't exercise. Well, that's not possible for me. I need to have movement. Motion creates emotion. I need to grab the weights. I feel nice and sore in my shoulders this morning. You know, I can see the cat in the window staring back at me, enjoying the morning marijuana motivation. Cheers to you, kid pussy. Cheers to you. There is no music on my... tastes like the dab, bro. Hit me up. Broken vapes. Mention Saints Addiction and get 15% off. Dabs are in the DM. And they might just block me because I said that. They're always trying to do something. If I'm smoking and enjoying, or I'm just chilling with no music around, or maybe I'm at an event and they just so happen to kill some bulls, I'm getting flagged for it. So I have to vibrate higher and raise my frequency and start downloading my own energy, downloading my own videos, and not just leaving it up in the cloud and up to the whims of the corporations called Google. I'll be able to just download it and do whatever I want with my video after the work has been done, before their algorithm flags it, before they delete it, before they just take my hard work and just go, oh, yep, there was a nipple on that image, and the AI saw it, and even though you were printing out the design and it's fucking 7 feet by 3 feet long, 3 feet wide, 7 feet long, and the AI found the one little nipple out of all the designs, and it was 6 minutes and 66 seconds into the double 6 minutes 66 seconds into my video, and the AI caught it. And it was like I worked for a whole hour, and in like 6 minutes in, it flagged my shit, and then it deleted it. And I was like, oh, hell no, dude. You didn't even give me a chance to download it and repurpose it or edit it or any of that stuff. So I digress. This is about vibration. And if I live in that kind of world where they're not doing me right, or I hate the police are going to hate on me. The police are going to track me, arrest me, and follow me around. And they do. Right? And I have a bad attitude towards them. I acknowledge that, right? This is some real in me. I'm being honest with myself so that I can get honesty out of my life. I want reality. I want to really have happiness, not pseudo happiness, not like in a powdered form, in a baggie, in a drug, and not somebody that's saying that they love me in my bed and having sex. I'm talking about reality, real reality, where I don't have to depend on someone else, the whims of their mood, or their lives, or whatever else they decide, right? Like that's outer, right? That's external, right? I'm talking about an internal job. This is an inside job. Happiness is an inside job. So we're gonna have to go inside and ask ourselves, what thoughts are our reality? That's a huge vibe shift. Broken babes. Got that cotton out. And that vibe that I want to change. If I sat there and I don't feel right, if I feel depression, if I feel anxiety, if I feel fear, I know my vibe's off. I know me, I know myself, I know my situations usually, and if I can't control me, then my outer world becomes out of control, right? We talk about this, if it comes out of you sideways, right? Like if it's inside of you and you don't deal with it, it comes out of you sideways. It comes out of the leaks, it comes out of the tears, it comes out of the broken parts of you. And most of us don't see it. We won't see our childhood trauma till we're in a relationship. We won't see our bitchiness and our moodiness till we're in a drunken situation, right? And then we won't even get to see that our lives are like this because we've been in some kind of ether, or in the clouds, or under rose tinted glasses, right? If there's denial, is not only the longest river in Egypt, right? It's something that we participate in a lot of stuff. We participate it inside of ourselves because, like, we know our truth, right? We know our power. We can feel it, but we're scared of it. So we're like, ooh, I could travel the world, but that might change me packing up my whole life and getting rid of my cats and getting rid of my Star Wars toys. And that's all been all my friends, getting rid of their cats, getting rid of their Star Wars toys, and finally got to see the world. It changed his whole entire life. This guy would read Buddhist books and date Asian women, and then I finally told him, sell all that shit and fucking go. It was the best decision he ever made. There he was, holding it down, right? Just holding it down, waiting for things to happen. You know, somebody's gonna come save me, kind of like the flat tire situation the other day. And I'm like, I'm gonna save myself. I'm gonna sit here long enough to understand myself and my purpose and my vibe, right? Like, can I control this thing called my vibe? Can you honestly sit here? And this is rare human being stuff, so this is gonna be superhuman. So I'm gonna let it in and let it out, and hear me now, feel me now. Let's go, let's get it in. Have you ever flipped your script? Only you are in control of writing the next chapter, right? Only you can write the next chapter. Most of us are replaying the same movie. Most of us are doing the same fucking thing we do every fucking time, expecting different results. We haven't put any new energy in. We haven't adjusted our vibe. We haven't written down a goal. No. We want the life to just kind of happen to us, right? Well, here's what's weird about life, right? We don't know where it comes from. We honestly can't even believe that this planet even has water, right? Let alone to have enough oxygen, water, and sunlight to not burn up that close to the sun and not freeze out that far away. We're in this life belt, this vibe, 100 million miles further enough from the sun, right? We're not like Mars, that's 220 miles, right? We're 100 million miles from the sun. And it's warm enough in this summer heat, thank you, it's warm enough to warm us up, but it's not too far away to make us freeze. And we get just enough, right? Mostly saints, a little bit of mixture of horns, a little mixture of halo. We're not perfect people, we're perfectly imperfect, right? And in that vibe, in our vibration, like I felt this person walk by, I didn't hear her, but I felt her. And her vibe is kicking a rock. You can see it in her body language. She didn't smile, you know, not really liking today's job, right? And I believe she never sat still long enough to get in some appreciation, right? She's going to keep kicking the rock or the can down the road, and things go the way that they go, and it'll happen if it's supposed to happen. But if it's meant to be, it's up to me. And it's up to me to adjust me, and it's up to me to adjust my mood, and it's up to me to get my radio frequency correct. I have to radio Tokyo, come in Tokyo. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to adjust the volume, because it seems like every time that I've been out of sorts, really anxious, really scared, like not feeling the vibe, I seem to not been able to control it. Under the worst situations, South Korean prison, all of a sudden I was meant to endure it. Maka, endure. And just like ENDURE just went through me. It was like, oh my God, I was making so many excuses. I was whining so much. I was in so much pain that I wanted to bitch, moan, and complain. And I know you know what I mean. So it just goes on to show that by the time he told me to endure was about the time I knocked it off and started to get on a writing campaign, right? Started doing my push-ups and sit-ups, started to write my book, like let the energy out of me. I became a different human being. There was the scared human being in a cage, getting slapped around and skittish and flinching, right? And then there became the man that no matter what cage you put him in, he still has a free brain, and that brain is running 24/7, taking notes, calculating his breathing, exercising, writing a book, leaving the cage, right? And that's why this is so important to you know, harness your chi, find your frequency, ring the bell, if you will, you know, to know that you are a vibrating soul, that you also came from sunshine, that you also came from the earth, from the ground that actually has life in it. That's a whole different like hippie mentality, if you will, if you want to like talk about mycelium and mushrooms that are in the ground, or making your cells come out and make yourself feel better, the way that our brains heal ourselves. It's a whole conglomeration of these events, and that's why it's so special to have, right? It's special to have a special vibe. It's special to have that look. It's special to have that feeling, but it's fleeting, right? It's fleeting because another feeling might come up, and you might follow that feeling. It's very true that we can any moment, like miss somebody, love somebody, or forget somebody, right? It's that vibe, and it happens all the time. We are very vibrational creatures. We see each other. We see external features, like what kind of car they drive, what kind of clothes are they wearing, are they clean, are they safe. We prejudice everything. But this is a whole different thing, where it was like I felt him come into the house, right? I felt her come into my life, right? The change came over me when I was listening to Abraham Hicks, and I was listening to Terry Prince, and I was listening to, who was the other guy that was giving me that whole ass vibe? I don't remember, but there was somebody else that was trying to help me out with the vibe, and I was starting to tune in. And once I tuned in, bro, I couldn't stop but feel the vibe, right? I couldn't stop but see with my new eyes, young ladies fix their hair because they want to be seen, right? That's unseen, but it's seen, right? And guys do it too. Girls come around and they suck in their belly to make themselves be seen a certain way. This stuff only seems to work, right? That's a low vibration sport. Bimbo lips, bimbo tits, bimbo butt, right? It only works for a Dumbo, right? A bimbo gets a Dumbo, all right? Let's put it that way. Should maybe put bimbo over Dumbo, but that's what it is. You get out of your vibe, and then all of a sudden you're all out of sorts. You get out of the safety of your life. Got it? She's got it. They got out of the cage. The safety of your reality, and then you jump into a new reality that you never understood before. A new reality that I am a vibrational creature, and it took my parents laying in a bed and vibrating, not just semen and egg, but I mean the vibration, not just fucking and thrusting. I mean the vibration of two hearts started to rhythmically move to create a new heart, which was me. Isn't that amazing? That's fucking crazy. But I call it genius. And that's what it is. It's fucking genius that this whole world is that far away from the sun, but that close. That we have air and water. That we have not just life, but spirit. And that's when I came into that hippie realm, and that's when I started to dawn in on this message, especially with Abraham Hicks. He said, you want to manifest money, and you need money right now. People are going to be like, oh, yeah, what do I do? Do I start collecting cans? Do I start recycling? Do I start door-to-door knocking? Do I start begging? Right? Like, you can think, I need money, 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 money. How do I get it? And no one said for you to sit still long enough for you to actually get your vibe right. To spend 15 extra minutes, 10 extra minutes, 5 extra minutes in front of the mirror before you go to the nightclub and get your Wonder Woman pose on, get your Superman pose on, get your spirit shield on. And I know that's like a weird statement, and it's not exactly like something you go to Walmart to go buy. Hey, you got any spirit shields? No, it doesn't work that way. This is you harnessing this amazing amount of energy that you have inside of you, this nuclear power plant that you are, right? We're all batteries. You watch The Matrix. We're all generating heat. We're generating vibration. We're generating the world, right? Like, this is human beings. We've sculpted the earth, right? As much of it as we can. Give me that energy. We've dug for gold. We've dug for diamonds. We've dug for oil. It doesn't matter how deep it is. I'm just pointing at this cat. The cat like looked at it too. Like, vibration. I could just point it. I could just look at a girl and it makes her do this. I can just start to talk and there's the hiss of a truck. Or I could just point at the cat and it feels the hocus pocus wand, right? We always want a magic wand. Well, you are a magic wand. Right? You are a enlightened being. This is crazy to say to most folks because they don't feel like a being. They feel like a human, right? They feel this experience that's wrought with pain and trials and tribulations. They feel this nails on a chalkboard. Man, it's too hot. Or I'm not getting laid. Or I don't have enough money. That's an external situation. That's your external explaining it. I'm trying to talk about an internal thing. Inside me, I see. This is an intimacy thing. This is when I'm near this person, they make me feel a certain type of way. Like before I even knew it, like maybe they said Muhammad Ali. When Mike Tyson got to see Muhammad Ali come into a school at 10 years old, he was like, everybody treated that human being that differently, and he wanted that kind of treatment. He never seen anybody get treated like that. Reverence, pride, respect. He never seen anything like that. So when Mike Tyson got to see it at 10 years old, he was like, check, I guess I'm a boxer now, right? I want that vibe. And we all should be vibe shopping, right? Not purse shopping, not car shopping, vibe shopping. Because when you're looking around and you're looking for some heroes, yeah, that's Hawk Tui, for real, since day one. To keep it real, in your authenticity and your frequency, everybody wants to be authentic. Well, that comes from a frequency. That comes from a vibe. That comes from inside you, that you sat there long enough to let go of some of that anxiety. One woman said dating Errol Flynn was like, what'd she say? She said dating Errol Flynn was like drinking 2 martinis. She was just so relaxed. To be around him was so relaxing. All my girlfriends that are getting tied up and spankings and doing all that dominatrix shit is because they're always in control. They're fucking control freaks. They don't know how to stop that vibe, so they have to get on a X-rack and get spanked out of it, so then they can just release those demons of control and fear, and everything goes wrong if I'm not at the steering wheel. Who wants to be white-knuckled at the steering wheel all the time? Who wants to be under pressure to land a plane? Who wants to always think that life is against them and they have no landing space? Right. But if you start believing, right, truly believing, right, this is a positive mental health here. Your positive mental outcome, right, comes from positive mental thoughts. Most people aren't trying to predict a positive outcome. Most people aren't trying to pump themselves full of positive thoughts. They're on their what they want to believe. They're on the convincing you of what should happen to you. They're on the well, it happened in the past, so it's got to happen in the future. They have never stopped long enough to adjust their frequency. And it only happened to me. I tell the story all the time because it really happened, but I threw my fucking shit down and I'm hopping up and down and I'm mad in China, plane, train, and automobile, missed the fucking train. Tui, missed the train, and guess what ended up happening? I was about to miss the other train if I didn't get my frequency right. And I had thrown myself, stuff on the ground, myself, my emotions, my mood to the whim, threw it on the thing, and I was just hopping upside down, mad as fuck, and I was about to make myself madder by missing the next train. That's a lot. That's a lot. If you ever get a chance to watch your vibe, everybody else just went around me, right? I'm in China. They don't know what I'm screaming. They don't even know. They know I'm upset because I'm a human being, but they don't know what words I'm using to curse. They don't know what's wrong with me. They don't know if I'm having a fucking skits, a fritz, or a fucking, what do you call that when you're shaking, right? They don't know. And a seizure, right? And they don't know if anything's happened with me, but all I know is that I'm upset. I'm throwing myself out of whack. I'm the one that's throwing myself into a weird disassociation, right? Like I'm making my situation worse, bruv. And that's this. This is the, okay, you don't have any money? Okay, sit still long enough and go find your passion. What? Yeah, no shit, bro. I don't need you to buy my fucking course. Okay, there's now 3 easy payments of $5.99. This isn't like that with my 6-pack abs on the island and I got girls on each side. This ain't that pitch. This is the other pitch. You want all those things? You want to be rich? You want girls to be near you? You want to be successful in life? Hear me now, feel me now. Get your vibe right. Get your vibe right, man. Get your vibe right. I'm going to say it again. Get your vibe right. Because then you sit there and you start to see all your logos. You start to see all your hard work. You start to see all the models from all over the world wearing your shirts. You start to see your health in your own body and that you're not holding on to that light work, that heaviness, that fat, that cholesterol, that anxiety eating. It's melted off of me. I'm 202 pounds now. I was up to 235, 240. I'm down 40 pounds. I was down to 175, bro. I was so in a zone. And I can get that zone back anytime I choose to join the force. Not be of force, right? Because there's no love in force. It's, the force in Star Wars. No. Vibes, bro. Vibes over force is a shirt. Because you're going to want to have that girl see you and feel you before she ever talks to you. That's what happened with my ex. I was like, I'm in my zone. I get to have fresh water from the rainforest heal me. It gets to give me the shower and come all over me and make my skin glow and swallow it so that I have all the minerals. And then I've been fit all day. I've been hitting the weights and my chest was out, right? I could feel it in my skin. I could feel it in my spirit. And that's when we started to talk, and that's when we fell in love, and that's when that spark happened. This beautiful woman was extremely attracted to me, not because I had my shirt off, but because I had my vibe on. And my ego would like to tell you, yeah, man, I was in shape, man, I'm fucking hot, bitches want me, you know what I mean? I'm a fucking crack, yo, Nah, man, nah, Terry, nah, man, I needed to believe in Terry. Fuck you, Dad, dropping the album, Miami, 16 private jets. You don't want to believe people. The guy said, you don't want to believe that a stock will go from 10 cents to $28. But it happens. And it happens to the believers. And it happens to people that believe to achieve. And it happens to people that see and feel. And there's people that can do things. I remember one guy was married to a woman that used to come around. And she used to find the oil. Like, she was her good luck charm, and they were extremely rich and wealthy, and she would just go like, honey, I feel it. There's oil under my feet. I'm getting that feeling again, right? You want to get that feeling again. You want to get that vibe again. You want to get that smell on you when you were young and fearless and things never stopped you. That's all in a can. If I could sell it in a can, 5-hour energy, give you like 4-day confidence, 5 days of confidence, a pill for. It's beyond, what's this called? Endorphins. It's beyond, what's that called when you smell things? I could smell pheromones. This is beyond the esoteric, right? In a realm where you were invisible to visible, and now you vibrate your visibility. And most of us see it on TV or movies. We see it in actors or narcissistic people, hip-hop artists, you name it. It's going to be that kind of vibe. But to have your own aesthetic, to pull like a Pharrell, and now they put you in control of Louis Vuitton, or to Janis Joplin, come on and take it, have a little piece of my heart now, baby. Get that lyrics out, bro. Lyrics on shirts, man. This is Zodiac's on shirts, by the way, but I own lyrics on shirts too, and that vibe out of you. My Taurus instinct that I have to plow the field, plow it straight with all my energy and muscle and might. Why do I feel this way? I'm not quite sure. You know what I mean? I'm not quite sure why I'm so driven. I really can't tell you why I fight off my back and I keep swinging even if there's no money, no possibility, and I don't see an end. I've making myself out of prison, Korea, Mexico, and America. I have got myself out of depression, worldwide, internally, and weight gaining. I have manifested things that I didn't think were possible, like Sight in Hours now happening, and Join Weed Club is worldwide, and I did make Weed for Vegas magazine. I just didn't see it. It's weird to have it in my hand, something I built, and I was like, no fucking way. I built that car, I built that plane, I built that business. You can do anything that you want to do as long as you vibe it out. If you sat there long enough and you sat there with the goals and you wrote it down on the paper and you said, okay, this is me, bitch, I'm him, right? Okay, contract signed. Okay, I want to lose the weight. I want to travel the world. I want to build that business. Boom, bap, bap. Signed, Marquis Saint. On my heart from the start. Right on the heart. I'm signing my soul, right? Then my vibe starts to change. Then friends started to show up or pick me up or Uber me food or Uber me out and sit there and love with me and teach with me and vibe with me. I was just like, that's it. That's it. It's about vibe. And I didn't know how to tell you any more than fix your frequency, or find your vibe, or and that might have to be a shirt, find your vibe. But there's something here. Please spend 10-15 minutes on it, especially every day if you can. See what your vibe's doing to you. Are you feeling these external sequences telling you what you can't do, or why that hater hates me, or why my mom doesn't understand me, or why am I not as successful as I want to be, and start to emote that there are women that want to be around me. Holy shit, they're all over me. That there is a new body inside of me. Holy shit, this feels good. This is what health feels like. And I am blessed because I am able to breathe and walk and drink water every day. This is my blessings from the earth more than anything, more than my brands, more than my hats, more than that fly that just tried to get in my eye. There's a vibe. And once you achieve this vibration, everything is sky's the limit. It just unbelievably powerful. And it was stopping my vibe yesterday. It was stopping the live. I was inside, and I'm like, I'm outside right now. The vibe should have, the connection was cutting off because it was that strong. I know what I'm talking about. I seeked it for my whole life. Everybody else is gonna try to sell you a book, bro. They're going to get you on the mailing list, the email mailing list. They're going to try to get you to subscribe and buy and follow. I'm trying to get you to sit down, shut up, and concentrate. Concentrate, Willow. Concentrate. Sit there. What's my vibe, man? What's my purpose, man? And me, as a human, what's that being feel like? What's it feel like to have these visions? What does it feel like to see your dreams in your own eyes? What do you triangulate? Like right in here, right in your third eye. How do you see it, bro? Touch your third eye. Tap it a little bit. Get enlightened, bro. Sit there long enough, man. Yep. That's what I did. And it's changed my whole entire life. So I hope you're listening. I hope you're feeling. And I hope you're vibrating. And watch this money start to flow. You want it that bad? All right, then do that. Okay? You want your dreams? Do what I just said to do. You want extreme success? Right? It says success is what happens to you after you survived all your disappointments. Success is what happens to you after you vibrate correctly. I don't know how else to explain it. And it is esoteric. It is somewhere in that middle magical manifestation realm, but it is in here. And you can feel it. You can feel it when you hug the right person. You can feel it when someone's being nice to you during the day. You can feel it. I was thinking Jay Waller was going like, yeah, man, I believe that I close more deals because I work out. And I was like, that's probably true. Something to it, like the man that fits the suit and he's powerful and his confidence and all that. But no, he got in his Donna Karan post before that. He put on his Superman suit. It's cool to look like Superman. It's even better to vibrate as Superman. A superhuman that literally doesn't let the external take over the internal. That can process stress, but not share it, right? This is leadership. This is all what we look for when things go awry. We're looking for somebody that stays steady in the most chaotic seas. And then you become a skilled sailor. They say it all the time. I don't know a skilled sailor that's never been through chaotic storms, right? You got to be through some chaotic storms to be a skilled sailor. I think that only makes sense. Well, I'm a skilled sailor. And I'm sending this message from the seas, from all 7 seas around the world. I'm letting y'all know. Find that vibe, and you will find your true north. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever and finish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. But the other side of your fears, the other side of that barking, the other side of the world, and the other side of your excuses, it's all there for us. Peace and love. Bless.